Welcome to Arguments and Grievances. Give yourselves a round of applause.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. I'm Kevin Casey White. This is Zach Peterson.
Hello.
We used to do this show. We used to live here in Chicago. We don't anymore. We used to do this show once a month at, I don't even know if it's still around anymore. Shuba's? Is that Shuba still around? Yeah. Well, you know, they didn't have, here's the thing about Shuba's. They didn't have a single person on tech. They just kind of would unlock the door and let us do whatever we wanted.
They think we're still doing it.
They think it's still happening. Nobody's paying attention over there. But give the den a round of applause for having us be the new home. We should probably explain a little bit about what the show is, Zach.
Yeah, round of applause if you went to the shows when they were in Chicago here.
Yeah.
So no one knows what's actually happening. We can make it up right now.
Yeah. Arguments Grievances is a comedy debate show where we pick some of our favorite comedians to debate the hard-hitting topics of the day. Tonight we've got Bad Bunny versus Bugs Bunny, The Rizzler versus Twizzlers, An Immovable Object versus An Unstoppable Force.
A classic.
And X-Files versus the Epstein Files.
Choose your favorite.
We're going to get to the bottom of it. Now, what's going to happen is two comics are going to come up, and we're going to take turns making their case, okay? So person one gets 5 minutes, person two gets 5 minutes, person one gets a 5-minute rebuttal, person two gets a 5-minute rebuttal. And then you guys decide the victor. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. What do you say we start the show? All right, you seem like a great crowd. Kevin, you want to bring up the first show? The first argument?
Oh, absolutely. Gang, kicking us off, we have, what were we talking about? Yeah, kicking us off, gang, debating Bad Bunny versus Bugs Bunny. Start clapping right now for Adam Burke and Deanna Ortiz. Now, just so you know, I mentioned this backstage, just so you know, just bears repeating, when you start to get close to your time, you will hear a ding. Can we hear the ding? To let you know to start wrapping it up. You know what? There it is. Nobody heard, but yeah, or just do as much as you want, whatever. Just imagine. All right. One more time for Adam and Deanna. Let's hear it. And who's going first? Adam Burke on the side of Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny.
Let's hear it.
Hi, everybody. Bugs Bunny is a timeless and beloved cartoon character who was the creation of several artists for Warner Brothers in 1938, partially based on elements from the 1934 film It Happened One Night, and has since appeared in hundreds of short films, major motion pictures, theme parks, and merchandise all around the world. Bad Bunny, on the other hand, is a Puerto Rican. There's more. By the way, right before we got on stage, Deanna told me that her Puerto Rican mother is in the front row. Bad Bunny is a Puerto Rican, albeit a very famous one, who of course recently divided the nation with a politically charged halftime show at the Super Bowl, which was universally acclaimed as groundbreaking. Yeah, whatever, but when it comes to groundbreaking sports events, was it as good as that time that Bugs Bunny traveled to another planet to defeat the evil Monstars in an intergalactic basketball game? To the death with none other than Chicago's own Michael Jordan? Listen, far be it to me to pander to a hometown crowd. It's beneath me to shamelessly pander to some particular demographic or ethnic group. That would be ridiculous. But not only did he with Chicago's own number 23 Michael Jordan, but also Chicago's very own Bill Murray deliberately saved the planet. To my knowledge, Bad Bunny has never even met Michael Jordan. But he has talked about him. Oh, yeah. This is true. In an interview, Bad Bunny once said, and this is an actual quote, "I apologize to the 50s, quarantines, and the elderly. Michael Jordan is iconic, but LeBron is a player you'll never see again. He's something else. I'll take LeBron." Woo. Not only did Bun Bun take a Cochina Creole flavored dump all over one of Chicago's favorite sons, he implied that if you prefer his airness to LeBron, then you're basically a gibbering geriatric who should be taken outside and shot to make room for more of his Grammys. All right, he didn't say that exactly, but I'm reading between the lines. And you may say, well, didn't Bugs do a sequel to Space Jam with LeBron James? But you'll notice Bugs Bunny deliberately made that one shitty so that everyone would prefer the Jordan one. Who do you think convinced Lola Bunny to dress less sexily? Partly because he's a goddamned ally who doesn't believe in the crass objectification of female bunnies, unlike some I could mention. But also because he wanted to tank King James' lame ripoff, and he knew that a cakeless Lola Bunny would piss off the self-same 50s quarantines and the elderly who made the first one a hit. Get your own animated basketball franchise, LeBron, without tarnishing the memory of the Toon Squad. Not even Bill Murray came back for that piece of shit, and he was in the Ghostbusters sequels. The truth is, Bugs Bunny has been fighting against problematic men his entire existence. Who was it during World War II who diligently made fun of both the Germans and the Japanese in a series of, let's face it, breathtakingly racist cartoons, including one I called, I kid you not, Bugs Bunny Nips the Nips. Yeah, I bet Bad Bunny can't even do a racist Asian accent, you know? Bugs Bunny also made a cartoon called Hair Meets Her, where he made fun of Hitler and Mussolini. Oh, and what's Bad Bunny's real first name? Would be Benito, by any chance. Coincidence? He's named after Mussolini. That's weird. Okay. I think not. In fact, as far as I can recall, Bad Bunny has only tried to stand up to one tyrannical dictator, and that guy's currently bombing Iran. Also, for last on this section, Bugs Bunny has also done more for education than Bad Bunny ever has. Most children wouldn't even know that Albuquerque exists if Bugs didn't routinely take a wrong turn there.
All right, let's keep the energy going. On the side of Bad Bunny, Diana Ortiz.
Hello and thank you. I mean, do I have to go into any more than that? I'm here to defend Bad Bunny. Grammy Award winner, singer, actor, performer, dancer, sex symbol, WWE wrestler, Bad Bunny. Leaps and bounds better than Bugs Bunny, AKA George Washington Bunny. That's his real name. Bad Bunny might be named after Mussolini, but George Washington owned slaves. So let's start right at the basics. Okay, talent, obviously. Bad Bunny's music is more danceable, more universal. Bugs Bunny has opera, which he does mockingly, okay? Like Timothée Chalamet. It's not funny. Bad Bunny's music has lyrics like, while we're alive, we must love as much. You taught me to love, you taught me to dance. No, I can't forget you. No, I can't erase you. Bugs Bunny has What's Up, Doc? That's it. If we're judging on musical talent alone, Bad Bunny takes the cake. 6 Grammys, 17 Latin Grammys, and a halftime show that brought 1.4 billion viewers. Bugs Bunny can't compare. Was Bugs Bunny watching the Super Bowl halftime show? Not the one you think, okay? Bugs Bunny was created around the 1940s, which makes him 86 years old. You know who else was born in the 40s? Donald Trump, okay? I don't know about you guys, but Bugs Boomer Bunny's viewpoints aren't aligned with our world in 2026. Someone said, that's true. And thank you. And an ally, by the way. Bad Bunny closed out his halftime show by celebrating all the countries and calling on us to become more unified. Bugs Bunny once wore a sombrero as a costume to hide from Elmer Fudd. Hey, Bugs, my culture is not your costume, all right? Bad Bunny's whole thing is to bring people together, not separate them. Bugs Bunny and Bad Bunny have a lot in common in both being an underdog. Bugs Bunny is constantly being hunted, but instead of digging a giant hole for Elmer Fudd, how about you have a conversation with him? Hey. I already missed my spot. Hang on. Okay, they loved that. Bad Bunny isn't afraid to fight, though. In 2021, he had a WWE babyface, which I've heard multiple men explain to me means good guy. And he won. Bugs Bunny fought an animated wrestling match against Daffy Duck and was a face turn heel, which means bad guy, who tortured poor Daffy Duck for months. Bad Bunny stayed true to who he is. Bugs is a trickster, a liar, and a sneak. It's true that Bad Bunny is more well-known and a recognizable character, but that's only because Bad Bunny hasn't been around as long as him. You know who else is recognizable? Adolf Hitler, okay? Since his debut only 10 years ago, Bad Bunny has a grip on pop culture and the music industry that cannot compare to the octogenarian Bugs. We need to talk about Bugs Bunny classic slogan, "What's up, Doc?" Bad Bunny's catchphrases are widely known as A, but I'd go as far to say that his slogan is the slogan for the Puerto Rican people as whole, "Wepa," which is a cheer that we yell to experience happiness and joy. Bad Bunny's music makes people dance, feel happiness, and bring light to every occasion. I rest my case.
One more time on the side of Bugs Bunny, Adam Burke.
Hey, Doc. Google Translate told me that was "What's up, Doc" in Spanish. Listen, good points, but Bugs Bunny is way more of a liberal icon than Senor Ocasio. I mean, who's done more to fight the NRA and the gun lobby than Bugs Bunny? Whether it's getting Elmer Fudd to shoot himself in the face with his own shotgun, or getting Yosemite Sam so angry he shoots all of his ammo into the ground, Bugs Bunny understands that guns don't kill people, anvils kill people. Bugs Bunny is more of a liberal icon because he's got at least 2 black friends. The aforementioned Michael Jordan and Daffy Duck. Bad Bunny only has 1 black friend, and his name is Drake. Yeah. Yeah, at least when Bugs hangs out with a pig, it's the literal farm animal and not a metaphorical one. Fun fact, Drake also likes to wear just a jacket with no pants because he knows that resonates with children. Oh, it's fine when Kendrick says it? Fuck you guys. Speaking of halftime shows. Bad Bunny also calls himself the king of Latin trap. You know who's the real king of all traps? Bugs Bunny. Getting out of them, setting them up, whether it's a bear trap, a hot dog that's actually a stick of dynamite in disguise, or that trap where you paint your glove like a sexy lady and the hunter or the cowboy goes crazy for it because I guess he finds hands sexy. And you're like, is this a sophisticated masturbation joke in a cartoon? And you're like, you're goddamn right it is. Bad Bunny wouldn't know a sophisticated masturbation joke if it came up behind him and jerked him off using gasolina as lube. And you're like, wait, gasolina wasn't Bad Bunny, it was Daddy Yankee. I'm like, yes, but I looked it up, and that song was produced, and this is true, by a guy called Looney Tunes. Because even other Puerto Rican musicians know that Bugs Bunny is better than Bad Bunny. Bugs Bunny is the real king of trap, both avoiding them and setting them up. If Elmer Fudd had been hunting Bad Bunny instead of Bugs Bunny, old Benito's goateed head would be hanging over the fireplace in Shay Fudd's living room. Now, just to show that there's no hard feelings, Deanna, Bugs has sent a cake to the dressing room, and don't worry about the fact that all the candles are sparkling and the filling is ticking. I rest my case.
Round out this debate on the side of Bad Bunny, Deanna Ortiz.
Bad Bunny has taken over not just the music charts, but the screen as well. He's hosted SNL, and he had a part in Happy Gilmore 2, which has 62% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Space Jam only has 44. Okay? Ooh. Bad Bunny also has a hand in fashion. He's known for his big swings in fashion, designing his own clothes, and also playing around with what can be seen as feminine clothing. While Bugs Bunny does have a history of dressing in drag, it's often done in a sneaky, undercover way, not in a way that showcases the art form of drag. Bad Bunny plays with masculine and feminine clothing to further bring his message of unity to the public. Bugs Bunny is often seen as a queer icon, something that Adam alluded to, but it's interesting how that narrative leaves out Lola Bunny. Okay? What has Bugs done to represent the LGBTQ community, besides trick Elmer Fudd into kissing him? Which is a crime, by the way.
He eats carrots a lot.
He eats carrots a lot? Yeah. Which makes him gay? Okay. Oh, good job. Fuck you. You got me there. Let's see. And Bad Bunny doesn't shy away from challenging the machismo culture that he was raised in. His music videos have featured queer couples dancing, and most notably wore a t-shirt on The Tonight Show to highlight a murder of a Puerto Rican trans woman, Alexa Luciano. I've yet to see Mr. Bugs Bunny make a statement regarding the community he's supposed to represent. Bad Bunny doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. He brought his tour to Puerto Rico for 71 days. Bringing tourism and money to his home country, a country that has all been forgotten by the United States government. And if I haven't made my case clear enough, I'd encourage you all to Google the Bad Bunny's 2025 Calvin Klein underwear ad. I rest my case.
All right, gang, it's now time to vote. You guys ready? If you are on the side of Bad Bunny, let's hear it right now for Deanna Ortiz. Okay. And if you're on the side of Bugs Bunny, let's hear it for Adam Burke. I don't think, not everybody's clapping, okay? Let's hear it one more time. If you're on the side of Bad Bunny, Bugs Bunny, Bad Bunny is the winner. Give it up for both these comics. How about that? Not one lesson. You ever see moves like that before? Are you Deanna's mother?
I am Deanna's mother.
Well, very nice. Give it up for Deanna's mother. Nobody else wanted to bring their parents to this shit.